Hello everyone, it's GlitchNow, and welcome back to another episode on the Quantum SMP. So last episode, if I remember correctly, we built our iron farm, which has been chugging out quite a bit of iron, and we've got our shop nice and stocked up. But this episode, we've actually got something a little different planned for you, because when I flip my screen, you'll see that I've done a little bit of off-camera work, and I've gathered some of these nice wither skulls. Or wither skeleton skulls. So we have 3 of them, as well as a little bit of soul sand. So I think to start off this episode, we are going to go down into our strip mine and kill a wither. So I'm just gonna pick one of these tunnels to go down, and I think I'm gonna pick the one that's farthest from this cave. So I'm just gonna go down this tunnel, and we're just gonna kind of go down and see if there's like any caves or anything that we need to watch out for, because we don't want the wither going free. So like, see, this one would not work. So let's actually try going the other way. Because if the wither like has different mobs that people can target, then we'll have some issues. So see, the problem is here, there's like tons of caves everywhere. So I think what I'm actually gonna do is just find a like random area, dig down, and like get a new place. So let me go do that real quick. So I went a little bit of a ways away from our base and basically just dug down and created this nice little 1x2 tunnel that we're gonna use to fight this wither. So first off, I've kind of just made this little room here so that we can fight the wither, and I'm also just gonna kind of make a little trash can here, kind of just chuck out a bunch of this stone because we're not gonna need most of it. So yeah. Also, I think I'm going to put on my chest plates and grab my ender chest, go over to my lunchbox, and pull out this special notch apple that we got when I was actually looting the skeleton spawners that I found for the double skelly farm that I made, which was kind of just a little pet project, So yeah, I'm just gonna keep this with me just in case I need it, which we probably won't need it, but yeah. I'll actually just roll a little clip of me where I found the notch apple. So yeah, let's just do that. Okay, so yeah, it was pretty lucky. I'm really actually kind of happy that we got this thing, because basically it makes you like invincible for a while. But that's not the point. The point is we're going to kind of use the bow at first, and then the our axe, which actually has the smite 5 on it. I just went to the Enderman grinder and kind of just grinded out some books till I got it. And as you can see, it's kind of fitting. Our name is the Withered Choppa, and so we're ready to fight this bad boy. Yeah, it's gonna go really quickly, hopefully. So I'll kind of try to explain what I'm doing, but yeah, you might just want to watch. So yeah, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're just gonna kind of back up, pull our bow out, and then wait for him to explode. So you want to be a little ways away, and then if you just aim right there, it's gonna just explode towards you. So what you do is you just keep aiming that bow at it until it gets to the invulnerable phase, which will be right there. And then what we just do is we just take our smite 5 axe and just smack this boy really hard in the legs, I guess. And boom, easy, easy. Cool. Yeah, so you can also just come down here and kind of grab all the loot that he drops. We also got a wither head, which we can kind of wear as glory. So yeah, that was actually really easy. As you can see, that we didn't even take any damage, which is kind of nice. So yeah, no wither status effect. There was this lava area over here. Just gonna check if it has any diamonds, just in case. I don't think it does. So we're good on that front. Let's actually get this ender chest open. Put the notch back in our lunchbox because we don't want to lose that. And yeah, look at all this stuff that we got. So let's take our rockets now, put our food back in the offhand, and zoom out of here. Let's go check up on the iron farm, because I actually stocked up the iron shop with a bunch of iron, so we may be a teensy bit low on the iron. I think there was like 5 stacks on my last check. Okay, so yeah, we got a little bit here. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Yeah, I think we might have to stop by the iron shop and maybe just buy some of our own iron. Oops. Iron has been acquired, and don't worry, I did buy my own iron. So yeah, I'm not stealing from my own shop, which would kind of be a little bit weird. And so yeah, for the next part of the episode, we actually gotta get started building our mega base. I don't know what Wayla's is doing, but yeah, we won't worry about that right now. Also, this is the new post office, which I really like the design. First of all, it's got the nice modern-esque kind of vibe, and you know, we got that nice post office kind of thing. And I don't know just what that's gonna be for, but honestly, okay, I'm getting distracted. But yeah, yeah, we gotta get started on our mega base. So, I need to collect a bunch of resources. So, I think the number one thing we're gonna need is quartz and concrete, which is gonna be wonderful. So, yeah, I think what we need to do actually is get some villagers that sell me quartz. So, what are they called? Stonemasons, yeah. And we also might need to get a couple infrastructure farms in, so our melon and pumpkin farms, just so that we can sell them to some farmer villagers and get a bunch of emeralds. So, yeah, where should I put this? I feel like I should put the beacon with my tools and gear. Notice some backup stuff in case I die. And yeah, okay, so let me work on getting some villagers in down here in our trading hall. And all I'm gonna really do is just replace some of these lecterns with stone cutters and then switch this out of the trading hall, and we should be good. It is now the next day, and we have gotten a lot of stonemasons and a couple farmers. So basically, the stonemasons will trade us a bunch of quartz. So yeah, we have 8 of those, and then we have 4 farmers right here, and each of them trades pumpkins and melons, which is really good, because the next thing that we gotta do is actually make our pumpkin and melon farm. And Metalinks has been hunting wither skellies for like the past 2 days, and he finally got his first skulls, so yeah, that's cool. But yeah, right here we're gonna put our toolsmith, armorsmith, and weaponsmith. So yeah, 3 spots there. And then the rest of these are just gonna be for our librarians. So let me get over to the place where we're gonna build our melon and pumpkin farm, and we'll continue the video. In between clips, I have also just gotten a couple things ready. So in this little shulker box here, we have the materials we're gonna need. So it's pretty simple, but not exactly cheap. We're gonna need a bunch of the observers, pistons, and redstone. So yeah, let's just get right into this thing. I've also planted like this kind of array of melon plants, just so that we didn't have to like wait for them to grow on camera. So basically, water can like saturate, I guess, dirt up to 4 blocks away. So that's what we got going here. 4 blocks in each direction from the center water. That is a waterlogged slab. And then we kind of just went in a crisscross pattern so that each plant has multiple spots to grow without growing on top of another plant. And so yeah, it's probably the most efficient way to grow this. And so now all we have to do is kind of build a farm. And so what we're gonna do, actually not right there, is put an observer on each of the melon stems / pumpkin stems, just going into the plant. And what this does is detects, dang it detects the growth. And so once this thing grows a melon, then it will just detect it, and then we'll have a couple pieces of redstone and a bunch of pistons that will just you know, push the melon down, break it, and then we can collect it into a chest. So let me just get all these observers in, and then I'll show you the next part of the tutorial / build, I guess. So if you're doing a farm similar to mine, then your observers should look something like this, and the like red dot of it should be pointing up on every single observer. You're also just gonna want to place, or I'm just gonna place a little sea lantern right in the center there to give some of the plants some light. And then now is a little bit of a annoying part of the build, I guess you could say. It's where we have to kind of come in here and place our pistons down. So I'm using an elytra, but you can just use a trapdoor and like smush yourself down. And so what I'm gonna do is just use my Silk Touch pickaxe and break any melon that's in my way. And you're gonna want to break every single melon, because otherwise the state change of the won't happen for the observer and can't, you know, detect the growth, I guess. I'm not a redstone master, but I have done this farm a couple times before, so I do know how it works, kind of. So yeah, you're just gonna place your pistons in every single one of the gaps where there's a grass block, except for this center block right there. Once you get the pistons in, the horse is pretty much over, and all you have to do is place redstone on all of the observers. And what this does is basically, whenever the plant grows, it will send a signal to this thing right there, and then the pistons around it will get triggered and it will fire. So for example, if I were to place a block right here, or I guess that doesn't work because it's not a, you know, okay, that was a failed test, but I guess we just gotta wait for one of these to grow, and once it does, you'll hear some pretty loud, yep, pistons right there, like that. So we just have to wait for all of these, yeah, see, once, you almost can't see the melons grow because they just instantly get obliterated, so that's pretty good. And believe it or not, that's all you have to do to finish the actual farm, and then you have to put in, I guess the next part is just putting some rails underneath. But before I do that, or actually, I guess I will do that so I can get this one functional, and then we can work on this one. So let me just get some basic rails in, and then we'll work on, I guess we'll work on the actual build, because the next time I see you guys, both of these farms will be done, and it will be time to build the actual structures. So I was gonna build the structures, but then I realized that I actually was running out of time for the episode. And as you might see, sorry, my Minecraft looks a tiny bit different than it did in the last clip. And yeah, some pretty big things have happened, so you'll just have to wait till the next episode to see what is kind of going on. But yeah, pretty crazy things happening next episode. I really hope you did enjoy this episode. I actually gotta hurry because I got some pretty crazy things to do. And yeah, so I really hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. This has been Glitching Out. Goodbye.